Okay. It might seem like I'm moving kind of slow. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I completely forgot to film the intro to this video a couple days ago when I was originally doing the video with my boyfriend, but I just wanted to say hi, welcome you guys back. If you're new here, my name is Gianna and I mainly do book related content, so I've been really into making book vlogs. I want to do some more bookstore hauls, like going to bookstores here in Chicago because that's where I'm from. And yeah, if you guys have any book related videos that you want me to do that seem interesting to you, then please leave a comment down below. And today's video is just basically going to be my boyfriend choosing books for me to read. So we are going to Barnes & Noble, and then I'm just going to have him walk around and kind of pick books for me based on like the blurb, based on the cover, like whatever he wants to base it off of, he can. And he knows what kind of genres I like, so you'll see what he picks in the next couple clips. And then the second part of the video is going to be him picking out a book from my current TBR, because I have such a big I have such a big physical TBR, so I wanted to make sure that he picked a book from there so that I can start to like knock that out already, because there's so many books. I think I have like over 50, maybe over 60 books that I haven't read that I physically own. So yeah, I want to make sure he gets some of those. And yeah, you guys will just have to see if I complete it successfully and read all the books that he recommends. And I definitely want to do this challenge again. There's a few challenges that I want to do, and this one was really fun, so I definitely want to do this again. And if you guys like it, let me know if you want a part 2. And yeah, if you could just do all the YouTube stuff, leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment. It really helps my channel grow because I'm very new, so I'm definitely trying to continue to build that community. I have a Bookstagram account. I'll leave the link to that down below if you really like Bookstagram. And I'll also leave my Amazon wish list and my email. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy the video, and I'll see you in the next clip. Okay, so talk about the books you chose. We'll let you talk about them. All right. And why you picked it. Like just a little thing about why
so I can explain like what it's about, or
just why explain what it's about and why you picked it.
So to be honest, the reason I picked both of these, which I'm sure you guys already know about, is because Gianna has been super into like thrillers and romances and stuff that keeps you on the edge of your seat. And I also kind of like when she talks to me about it because she gets super passionate about it, and it's one of the cutest things in the world. So yeah, and this one specifically kind of has the names of these books are The Perfect Marriage and The Butterfly House.
Yeah, so it's The Butterfly House by Catherine Enberg. Yeah. And then The Perfect Marriage by Geneva Rose. Which, both of these books, by the way, I've heard of this book just because it's pretty popular, and I've seen a few people on my Instagram and on here on YouTube talk about it, but I don't fully know what it's about. I just seen a lot of people talk about it, so I think it's good. Well, I hope it's gonna be good. And then this one, The Butterfly House, this one I know nothing about, so I'm really excited that he chose this one. I'm not gonna read what they're about, just because I want to be surprised for when I start reading them, and I kind of just want to go into them blind. So yeah, I'm not going to read the little blurbs in the back, and he's not going to tell me when I read them. So basically what's going to happen is, obviously he picked out the books while we were in Barnes, and then throughout this week I'm gonna start reading them, and I think I'm also gonna have you pick out I'm gonna have him pick out one of the books from my existing TBR, just because I have you guys know I have a full cart of books and more that I need to read, so I was gonna have him pick one from there too, maybe a romance book, just because these are both thrillers. So I think I'm gonna have him pick one romance from there, and then I'll read these two. But yeah, and then also just want to show you guys, we got cupcakes from Molly's Cupcakes. I chose a s'mores cupcake, and then a blueberry cheesecake, and then just tell him which ones you chose.
I got a Samoa cupcake, it's this joint, and then the creme brulee, which
Yeah.
the lady was kind of got super geeked and excited about. So let's hope this tastes pretty good.
Yeah, the creme brulee one is good. I've had that one. I told you that one's really good. I had both of these, but besides
Okay.
that, I don't know about. I'm excited about the s'mores.
AKA some good coronary artery disease.
Yep, there's that. But yeah, so that's basically the books that he chose and kind of what the plan is for the rest of this video. I'm just gonna rate these at the end once I'm finished with them. But also, that's what I wanted to ask you. What do you think I'm gonna rate? What do you think I'm gonna rate this one out of 5 stars?
So I think that Gianna's gonna rate The Perfect Marriage probably about a 8.5 or a 9.
No, out of 5 stars.
Oh, out of 5 stars? I'm always so used to 10 out of 10. Out of 5, I'd probably say like a 4, maybe 4.5.
Okay.
Because I know she can be a tough critic, so I'm gonna go with like 4 or 4.5 on The Perfect Marriage.
And
And
then-
then for Butterfly House, I honestly think she's gonna give it a 5. Just based off of what I read, like on the back. I didn't really read any chapters or anything. Kind of suck with that. I just read the back and go with it. But yeah, I think she's gonna give this a 5 for sure.
Cool. Okay, well I'm excited.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you'll see my ratings at the end, obviously. Hopefully the end of this week, but we'll see how long it takes me. I'm currently reading 2 books. I'm in the middle of reading Daisy Hates, which is the second book in the Magnolia Park universe, and then I'm also in the middle, actually 3 books. I'm also in the middle of Savage Lover, which has been like a month now. That one I'm like 175 pages in, and then I'm also in the middle of Does It Hurt by H.D. Carlton. And so yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is just probably finish those later on and start these books for this video sometime this week. So I'm excited. You opening them?
Struggling.
It's okay.
Start them old 100 Creator. Hey, I put that Chris Ice in my soda.
Let's see your thoughts.
What did you say?
What?
He said,
Is it good though? Is it good? What do you think? Oh,
Delicioso.
you spilling it. You turning into me. Is it good? Oh my god. What do you rate it? You're a hot mess. What do you rate it out of 5? 10. Do that 10 out of 10.
Out of 10, yeah. 10.
10 out of 10?
Yeah, you're 10.
Dang. Oh, I'm gonna try this.
Yeah, that one looks so intriguing.
I'm trying this s'mores. Oh man. Oh jeez. Oh my god. That one's really good. I'm gonna say it's really good, but I think I'm gonna give it only an 8 out of 10.
8?
8 is good,
Why?
just because it's not as good as like that one or that one. I don't think.
Oh, okay.
But it is good.
Nobody this one.
No, it's okay. You eat that one. I already had it. Yeah. You eat it.
Excited about this some more though.
Yeah.
You got napkins? Get some. Get some in there. There you go.
So we're back in the same spot in the car, but we just got some fills. I don't know if you guys heard of this, but if you have it, you have to try it. I got the okay. But if you guys have fills, you have to try it. I got the Mocha Tesora, which I actually heard of this from Haley Pham, which if you're watching my channel, you probably watch her channel too. And I got the Mocha Tesora extra sweetened, and then he got the ginger snap.
Yeah, I honestly forgot the name until she said it. So it's pretty good though.
I got them iced. But okay, so we're gonna do part 2 of the video, which is basically him picking out one more book for me. But these are gonna be books that are from my TBR that I already have. So these are books that I picked that I really want to read. So I'm just gonna have him pick one out of these 5.
No, 5.
Yeah, so pick one out of these 5.
That was shoes cost as much as books do.
Okay, so you got to show them
We can add something.
what books they are.
So we got Stephen King, Billy Summers. Should be interesting. Oh, I read this one at Target with the back of it. So that's a contender. All the Little Things. Seems interesting. All right. Before We Were Strangers, a love-hate love story.
I've heard a lot of good things about this. I've actually had that one on my TBR for a long time now.
Oh,
So.
well, maybe we should. We see. It's my decision.
I know.
Promises We Meant to Keep.
Monica Murphy. So this is actually the third book in the Lancaster Prep series. Hold on, yeah, that's the third book. You can keep yours open. I just
No, it's just the car, the truck.
Okay. But yeah, that's the third book in the Lancaster Prep series. I've already read books 1 and 2, which was Things I Should Have Said But Never Did, and then A Million Kisses in Your Lifetime.
Interesting. These things are heavy.
I know.
Carrie Soto Was Back, which is a title that randomly just like pops up in my mind sometimes.
Really?
Yeah, because I don't know, it just sounds like a cool title. I don't know why. Well, by one of her latest, Taylor Jenkins Reid.
That's the UK cover.
Yeah. So we'll see. Let's figure this out.
But this Mocha Tesora is just 10 out of 10. I was telling him when we were walking over here, this is definitely the best iced coffee that I've ever had in my life. It's really good.
I'm so hungry, dude.
Me too.
Just hope this coffee doesn't go through me.
We're about to go eat Five Guys.
At 11 in the morning.
Then that's okay.
Sounds good, but I just don't know if that's what you're feeling or what mood you're in.
Okay. Jogger. Feels. You already read the back of Billy Summers.
Yeah.
You got good old Stephen King.
He's a serial killer, right? This dude.
No, he's
Killer for hire,
yeah.
like
All right, those are our 3 options. So which one you gonna choose?
I'm gonna go with Billy Summers.
Really?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's
Because
the winner.
also, like, it's like a certain thing, like when I'm book shopping with you, where you kind of have this certain excitement when it comes to certain books. And
Yeah.
that was one of those.
Yep.
Because you just
Really
started going on a
zoomed in.
rant about how I forgot what bookstagrammer was, but you or a YouTuber or something who was talking about Stephen King and how they went down a
Fam.
rabbit hole.
Haley Fam.
Yeah, Haley Fam. Shout
Gotta
out to you.
Shout out her. She's got like 1 million followers.
Yeah.
1 million subscribers. But if
yeah.
you're watching this, Haley, I hope you are. That would be crazy. I would probably die. But thanks for recommending this. I'm really excited.
But yeah, shout out to you, because now my girl, I feel like, is about to go down a rabbit hole, and I feel like she needs to continue to have more series, because that's where she thrives. And I also just like hearing her talk about it. So I think this is a good place to start. So I'm gonna go with that. These two also sound good, but that one's the.
Hey guys, so I wanted to come on here and give a quick little reading update because the last time that I picked up the camera, sorry if you can hear all the wind outside, it's currently crazy, but the last time I picked up the camera was a couple of days ago, and that was when my boyfriend was choosing a book for me out of my TBR that I have here at home, and he ended up picking Billy Summers by Stephen King. So obviously you guys saw that in the last clip, and I wanted to give an update because I started reading it I think yesterday. I'm really not that far in. I think I'm only like 15 pages in. I think I'm halfway through chapter 2, but I just wanted to let you guys know so far what I thought, and that I chose to start with that book because the other 2 books are The Perfect Marriage and The Butterfly House, so I'm gonna read those as well. I'm reading it a little bit slower only because I'm trying to get some work done for my freelance job, so I haven't really had so much time to read, and when I do, I'm only reading like 15 pages, or not even, like 5 pages. So I definitely am going to try to catch up between today and tomorrow, and yeah, hopefully I can report back with some better updates. But I just wanted to let you guys know what book I'm starting with. It's going to be Billy Summers. I love this color too, and honestly you can thank Haley Pham for this. She is the one who said how good this book was, and this was her first Stephen King book, so that's what she's the one who influenced me to get the book in the first place. So yes, hopefully I love it as much as she did.
All right.
I need to show you guys something so cute that just came in the mail. So we're taking a little intermission from the movie. We're taking an intermission from the current video, which is the one that my boyfriend chooses the books that I read for this week, and I pre-ordered the special edition cover for Love and Other Words by Christina Lauren from the Steamy Lit box. And it finally came in. It's been like 3 months since I pre-ordered it, and I just was so excited I needed to show you guys. Look how cute. This is officially my second special edition cover that I own, and it might honestly be one of my favorites. The other one that I have is Gothicana, which sorry if you hear my dog. The other one I have is Gothicana, which I think I'm going to show in one of my reading vlogs for the next, like, maybe within the next like 2 weeks or something. But that one you guys will see soon. But just look how cute. I want to show you the details. So there's Macy and Elliot. If you've never read this book, these are the two main characters, Macy and Elliot, and they're so cute. This book is basically like, it literally says in this little card that they give with the book, it says book tropes, friends to lovers, second chance, first love, soulmates. So I've already read this book, but I read it like 2 years ago. I read it in 2021, and I absolutely loved it. And so I had to buy. No, Marty, get down. Come on. But yeah, so I read, like I said, I read this 2 years ago in 2021, and I loved it. And so I had to get this special edition cover, and I cannot wait to reread it. I think I'm gonna reread it in the summer, and I want to annotate this book. And yeah, so I think maybe this will be like on my June TBR. I'm not fully sure yet, but I'm so excited. So like I said, this is the front, and then this is the back. If you can't tell, so like I said, if you've never read this book, basically they form a friendship when they're really young because they're neighbors at their summer houses, and they both love reading. And so that's how their friendship begins, and then it leads into a love story. But it's second chance because something happens and they lose contact for a long amount of time. And yeah, but there's just something so special about reading about two people who fall in love and who absolutely love reading. And Elliot, the male main character in this book, he's so sweet, like such a golden retriever that it's just so wholesome. Everything about this book is so wholesome. A really good summer book, so I cannot wait. And then so the dust jacket is beautiful. It's just like a bookshelf, and then I'm gonna take it off. And then it's a little drawing of them when they're kids. It's so freaking cute. And then this is the book without the dust jacket. It's just green. And then on the side it says Love and Other Words by Christina Lauren. It's a hardcover, obviously, as you can see, and it's just so beautiful. So I just wanted to show you guys that because I'm highly excited, and I thought it was something really cute that you guys might like to see, and I just cannot wait to read it soon. I'm definitely going to, like I said, read it in June, I think, just because I feel like it's a perfect summer book, and I want to annotate it, so I want to get like different color tabs that match the color of the book, and it's just gonna be a great time. So you'll see that when it happens. Also, just excuse like the state of my apartment right now. I'm in the process of moving soon, so there's just gonna keep being boxes and stuff everywhere, but I'm gonna try to hide that. But that is actually a little life update that we can kind of talk about really quick. I'm so excited. I'm moving in the first week of May, and I'm moving in with my boyfriend. We're moving into an apartment, and it's actually like our dream apartment. It's kind of small, but like just the way that it looks, it's definitely our dream apartment. So I really can't wait to show you guys that. I'll definitely be doing a like a unfurnished tour, and I think I might do like a little moving vlog just to kind of show that experience, and because I'm just like so excited about the apartment itself. So yeah, that's just like a little random update. I started reading more of Billy Summers earlier today. I went to Phil's Coffee, which is a coffee shop, obviously, and I got some work done, and then I was able to spend, I think I spent like 45 minutes reading in the coffee shop, and I'm now on chapter 6. I think I'm almost 50 pages in, so we're slowly but surely making our way through it. The writing style, it's Stephen King, so definitely different than any of the other type of books that I read. It's a little bit outside of my comfort zone, I guess you can say, and I feel like I'm getting used to the writing style, so it's kind of like taking me a little bit, oh my dog's right here, it's kind of taking me a little bit longer to read it, so that might be why I'm moving. It might seem like I'm moving kind of slow, but but I'm trying my hardest to, you know, get past it and really like immerse myself into the story. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go over by the lake in a little while. I'm gonna change. It's a beautiful day outside, so I think I'm gonna go over to the lake and bring my book and like a bag and just spend like a few hours by the lake reading and people watching. So I definitely am gonna bring you guys with me. So I'll see you in just a little bit. You say hi to Marty. You say hi. Did you miss me while I was gone at the coffee shop? I missed you, my little baby. My little sweet. Hey guys, it's time for another update. I know this whole video is basically just updates on Billy Summers, but it's because I'm reading this so slow. I just watched Destiny Sidwell's let me just fix my hair. I just watched Destiny Sidwell's newest video where she was talking about how Haley recommended Billy Summers to her to read because she was doing a challenge with Sarah Crowley, and she was explaining like she was really interested in the plot of the book and like the storyline, but every time she went to pick up the book, she would put it down, and then it would take her forever to finish reading the book. That's literally where I'm at right now. Besides the fact that I've also been busy with like working for my freelance job, and I'm writing a thesis for a master's program and all that. Besides all of that, it's just taking me so long to read this book, longer than usual, and that's how I feel like I'm not like super invested in the characters. I'm not really super invested in the storyline. So I mean, it's interesting and like I'm liking it, but I'm just reading it so slow. So like, I don't know, I'm contemplating stopping it and then picking up one of the other two books for this challenge, which is The Perfect Marriage by Geneva Rose and then The Butterfly House, just because I need to get through a book. And I'm like, dang, like the freaking Billy Summers book is taking me so long. Like I ended up like making some progress yesterday. Finally I got to 100 pages, but it took me like 3 days to get to 100 pages, which is insane. So I'm contemplating putting it down and picking up probably The Perfect Marriage, just because I think that one's gonna be like a quick read. So I might pick that one up today. It's a beautiful day outside. I went on a run. My boyfriend went on like a run earlier. I'm trying to get into running for the summer, so you gotta start somewhere. It was mainly like a lot of walk, like I did, like it was like a walk run kind of situation. But yeah, so I did that earlier. Right now I'm working on my thesis, which is going to be the death of me. I'm actually doing it on the role that, so basically my thesis statement is based around the impact that BookTok and like social media in general, but specifically BookTok, has had on the publishing industry with book sales and like influencer marketing, how it's affecting authors. It's basically it's a wide range of things, but it's basically just how BookTok has influenced the publishing industry. So that's what I've been working on right now, and this is my first time ever writing like a really long, because it has to be at least 25 pages, which I think is pretty normal for a thesis, but this is my first time ever really working on a really long research paper, and so it's definitely like a new experience for me. It's a learning curve, so I'm trying to get used to that. So I've been working on that for like the past like 45 minutes, and I'm still gonna work on that, but it's a beautiful day, so I was thinking about bringing one of my books and going over by the lake, because I live really close to the lake. I think I told you guys that before. I literally live like 3 blocks down. So I was thinking of grabbing my little bag, grabbing a book, bringing a cute drink with me, and then walking over by the lake and going to read for like an hour or two. So I'm gonna do that in a little bit. Like I said, I'm making some progress in my thesis, so I'm definitely gonna bring you guys with me, and like set up like a cute little area if I can get the courage to take out my camera in public. But people won't know that I'm filming. They might think I'm just like taking photos or something. But yeah, so we're definitely gonna do that. I know I said I was gonna do that the other day and then I never did, but I'm definitely doing it today because it's Saturday and I have more time once I finish my making some progress on my thesis. So yes, that is a plan for today, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. Hey guys, so it's actually been a couple of days since I last picked up the camera. Just want to say it again, ignore the state of my room. Like I said, I'm moving, so everything's kind of like a hot mess. Stuff is everywhere, but I wanted to give you guys a quick update on The Perfect Marriage, because last night I read a lot and I'm on page 263, chapter 49. So I only have about this left, so I wanted to finish it on camera and then give you guys like my exact thoughts and reactions to this book. So I will say I read this one so much faster than I even made it through 100 pages of Billy Summers, as you guys obviously saw in the last clips. I started off this video reading this book and it took me like 5 days to read through 100 pages. It was just like, I don't know, I could not get into it, and I'm happy I'm not the only one, because I was also watching Destiny Sidwell's newest video, and she read Billy Summers in that video, and she was saying the same thing. Like, she was interested in like the plot and like the storyline, but the writing of it, she just like couldn't like binge read it. Like, I was not motivated to pick it up. It was some parts it was kind of hard to understand because it's written in third person, and so it just made me read a lot slower, and I'm used to like fast-paced thrillers that are just like gripping, I guess you could say. Like, this one is. Billy Summers was not. Now, I'm not saying like if you really enjoyed the book, I'm not saying it's a horrible book. It just wasn't something that I could read like really fast, and I don't know if I'll pick it up again. But anyways, that's besides the point. So with The Perfect Marriage, I'm loving it. I started reading it on Saturday morning, as you guys saw, and I was at the park. I think at the park I only got like one clip because I felt awkward because there were so many people out, but I think I read about 60 pages at the park on Saturday, and then yesterday was Sunday, and I read a lot yesterday. I went to a coffee shop and I read like a good amount there, and then I came home and read even more, and then now we're here. So I want to finish it today, like I said, but so far I'm loving it. I usually at this point in time, when we get to thrillers, I don't really usually in this point in time when I'm like almost done with thrillers, I have guesses as to who, you know, it's gonna be, because it's a murder mystery. So like I'll have guesses and, you know, certain just theories that I'll have, but it took so long for me to have any sort of theory for this book because there was just so much going on. There's just like so many like little details, like little clues and like just random like weird things that the author puts in the book, but not random and weird in a bad way. Weird and random in the sense that I felt like it had something to do with what was going to happen at the end, but I didn't know what, if that makes sense. I don't know, it's hard to explain, but that's just what. But anyway, I'm really liking the book. I definitely think that thrillers, this, as of right now, my prediction for this is that depending on how the ending goes, I definitely think I'm going to rate it a 5-star on my thriller scale. I feel like my thriller scale is a lot different than my scale for romance and stuff like that, and like fiction. Usually with thrillers, I'll give them a 5-star if I'm like super what's the word? What is the word? If I'm like super invested in the story and I like need to know what's happening, and I binge read a lot in a day and the writing is really good and you just kind of get that feeling, then I would give it a 5-star. And this one, I've been feeling that way. Like I've literally been intrigued from the moment I started reading it. The writing is really good, so I also can't wait to pick up more of Geneva Rose's books. I saw that she actually just came out with a new one, so I definitely will be picking that up soon because I love her writing. So yeah, that's my update so far. I'm gonna finish this right now and you guys will get to see my live reactions to the ending once we figure out the big reveal. So let's get to it. At this point, I have an idea as to who it is because some of the clues are pointing. Oh, sorry if you can hear the wind outside, by the way. It's like super windy today. But I kind of have an idea who it is because there is some heavy clues that are pointing to this one person, but at the same time, there's some characters that are really close to our main female character that I feel like could have something to do with it. Like I have 2 theories. Obviously I'm not going to say them because this is a spoiler-free blog, but I'm really curious to see if that is the route that this book takes. I honestly don't even know what route it's going to take at the moment. That's how like I think it's so good because I like this and I haven't been able to guess what's going on. So yeah, we'll see what happens. But so far, like I said, I have 1 clue. Okay, so I just finished, I think literally like 5 minutes ago. I wanted to take a second and kind of like get my thoughts together about this book and also think about how it ended, because so basically this thriller was a little bit different because you don't really know what has happened until literally the very end. Like most thrillers that I've read, you kind of start to figure out what's happened. Maybe you have like 5-10% of the book left, but you at least know, and then like, yeah, you just kind of at least know what's going on. But with this one, you didn't. I feel like that is also the same with Gone Girl, and maybe Sharp Objects too, but yeah, so like you literally just don't figure out what happens until the end, and so that kind of took me by surprise, but I really liked it. So like I had said in the last clip before I finished it, that I was like my prediction was that I was gonna rate it a 5-star, and I was taking a moment to think about it, because like at first when it ended I was like, dang, I was really hoping that the book was gonna go a different way, but then at the same time I kind of liked the route that it took, because actually I don't want to give I can't say what I was about to say because that would give it away, but I don't know. I think in the end I actually am happy with the way that it went, even though originally that's not the way that I wanted it to go, if that makes any sense. So I think I'm still gonna give it, I actually think I'm not gonna do 5 stars. I think I'm gonna do 4.75. I know that's annoying, but that's just, I feel like that's like the perfect rating for it. So I think, yeah, I think I'm gonna give it 5, or not 5, I think I'm gonna give it 4.75. That feels like the perfect rating. And yeah, so that's The Perfect Marriage. So far this video is not going exactly as I planned. Obviously, as you guys know, I didn't finish Billy Summers. Could barely make it through that one. I literally only read 100 pages, so that one is a DNF for me. And then I just finished The Perfect Marriage, which obviously we just talked about. And then the next book, which is the last book that my boyfriend picked, it's The Butterfly House by Catherine Enberg. This is the cover, if you guys don't remember. So it's another thriller. I think this one is set in, it's set in Copenhagen. So I'll read you the back just so you guys can see, because this is the book I'm going to read next. Hopefully I can get through it quickly. I've never read anything by this author, and I actually looked it up on Goodreads because I was really curious about the rating on Goodreads. So I looked that up the other day, and I actually found out that this book is, I think, the second or third book in a series based on these two detectives in Copenhagen, but I think that they're just like interconnected standalones. I don't think, from what I read on Goodreads, I don't think I need to read them in order. So I'm still gonna read this one and see if I like it, and if I do, then who knows, maybe I'll find another author that I really like and pick up another the other books in this detective series, because I love like detective, jeez, I can't talk. I love like detective sleuthing kind of books and TV shows. So I'm really excited, and hopefully this one is good, and hopefully I can read it fast, just like I read The Perfect Marriage. Good morning, guys. It's a couple days later from when I last did an update for you, and let's see, it is 11:25 a.m. right now. I kind of slept in today. You know, lately I've been waking up around like 7, 8, 9ish, but today I ended up getting out of the bed at like 10:30. I just felt like I really needed, I don't know, today I just kind of felt like I really needed some extra sleep. But I have an update. So this video definitely did not go as planned. Obviously you saw the rest of the video, but for me it feels like it's taking so long. Sorry if you hear my dog, but I ended up not finishing. I ended up only reading one book that my boyfriend picked out, which was not the plan that I wanted. I was supposed to read all 3 books and like really get through it, but the problem is I just like, obviously, you know, with the Billy Summers book, I could not get through that one. That was gonna take me forever, so I DNF'd it. Finished The Perfect Marriage. That one was really good. And then I just was not in the mood to start The Butterfly House. And then something else that kind of got in the way was this brick of a book. So I started this. As you can see, I'm tabbing it. So I started Binding 13. Binding 13 by Chloe Walsh. I actually started it, was it yesterday? No, 2 days ago. And I'm like 150 pages in. I'm reading it a little bit slow. I want to try to knock out like a good chunk today. But I'm reading it a little bit slower, but I'm loving it. And the second, one of my friends from Instagram bought it for me and got it off my Amazon wish list. And so the second that came in the mail, I dropped everything and picked that book up because I've been wanting to read the Boys of Tolman series for the longest time. So I was just so happy to finally have it. So I started that, so that's where I'm basically just gonna end this video here. I definitely was telling my boyfriend yesterday that I want to try this challenge again of having him pick out books for me. I want to try it again and then just like actually see if I can stick to it, because I think that I can. I also think the books that he chose, I was just like not in the mood for so many thrillers in a row. Like I like having like a thriller and then a romance and then like a dark romance and then like something. Like I like having some variation. And it just was like, I don't know. Also, I really apologize for my like puffy face. Like I said, I just woke up a little bit ago. But yeah, I just feel like though the books that were chosen were just like not what I was in the mood for. And then with Binding 13 being delivered, it kind of just all failed. But I definitely want to try this challenge again, and see if I can stick to it. And I'm going to tell him to choose like also a romance. But yeah, but besides that, I really enjoyed doing this, and this is probably by far one of my favorite vlogs that I've made, or like favorite videos in general. If you guys can't tell, I really like making like vlog style videos with like a lot of b-roll and stuff like that, so I've been really enjoying that. And yeah, that's just been like my go-to lately. I've been really enjoying making videos for this channel. If you guys are liking the book videos, because that's pretty much all I make, if you're liking my videos so far, please let me know in the comments. I'm still really new. I'm trying to get the hang of like filming and editing and just like everything like that. I mean, I've been editing and doing YouTube for quite a while now, but this is the first time that I'm actually sticking with it and really enjoying the content that I'm making. Because before I started, I think like three or 4 years ago, and I was just doing like my day in the life vlogs and like a lot of different random type of videos, and that's fine. It gave me the practice that I needed for editing and stuff like that, but I'm really enjoying book videos also because I just love reading. But yeah, now I'm rambling. So let me just end off this video. But yeah, if you guys made it this far and you're still watching, I really appreciate it. And you guys can just do the typical YouTube stuff. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And I'll have my Instagram linked down below and my Goodreads as well as my Amazon wishlist. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.